All right, we are back. So, this is a few hours after we stopped streaming last night. Well, a lot of hours. Was able to finally get a little bit of sleep. Having some trouble sleeping lately, so it's been a benefit in one way. I've been streaming. On another way, I'm exhausted, and I still have to do my regular job, right? So, it's a balance. But, we worked. We had a deadline. We got that done, and we did a great job on it. So that afforded us a little bit of time. A lot of time, actually, to get in here and get done. So we are on the factory set of servers, and we're grinding for a helicopter. But we are doing it in a pretty entertaining way. And we're not just sitting in the same spot fishing, even though there is that. And on this server, unlike the other that we're streaming, you don't make as much money fishing, so you don't get up to content speed, is what I call it, as fast. It's a bit more of a grind. Looks like someone's already searched. So there's one of the things that I do is I search this train. I don't know what that is. We'll look for a barrel. Here, we pick up garbage because if something's there, I see something. If something's there, it will not respawn anything else until that item is removed. So we got a screamer. Where are you at, screamer? There you are, screamer. Oh, it's going to be lagging. Maybe I hit it. Yes. When it does that. Oh, goodness. We got a screamer. And we took their legs out. We didn't know, though. We'll throw that off their body. That way they don't despawn that knife. Maybe a freshie gets over here, looks around, needs a blade. Now, there's a couple ways to make money, as with every server, right? We've discovered there's a grind with enough people doing it, which is our problem right now because we all have real lives, so we can't just stay on the game indefinitely to do this. If we could probably have a heli in a day. If we had a very large group with people all striving to get the heli, that would be even less amount of time. So, doing it as a solo, which is kind of how Rambozo and I are doing it, because he works, I work, we don't have the same schedules, and I keep getting phone calls, so hold on. All right, so my wife is wonderful, and she is trying to get me some health insurance, and we were shopping around because I changed jobs, so we were trying to see what was better. Oh, let's not. Oh, you're stuck in my formation? You can die. So we made a mistake. I'm not going to blame this on her because I've made this mistake before. I don't like you hanging out there, so we're going to chop you up. Sorry. Bye-bye. All right. Let's see. We try to keep a few items out here for freshies. We are going to jump in our boat real quick because I need to go check these subs. I don't know if they've been checked. This is our Bitcoin operation, but we need batteries. So we need to handle that. Let me take these Bitcoins. We got to turn one of them in at the main trader, which will get us another Labubu. We'll put that guy up there. The other ones we can sell, but one needs to go to Ramboza, but we got to find more batteries. Let's run up here. Let's throw a couple of these drinks that I have in case I need them for the other servers. Because sometimes we get very, 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 very hungry and thirsty when we drop in. Got a purple security card that I've already used once to get the staff, as you can see there. And we'll end up doing that full run through content. Ooh, let's reload our mag. I need to get more reloaders on every map. This is so much faster. So much faster. But we're getting low on that ammo. Oh, let me put the Bitcoin in here. We need to deal with these shoe boxes. We need to grab some of these damaged, but not ruined, mind you. Sledgehammers out of here because I'm going to use them. So this is pristine. So this one's pristine. I'm going to put that one in there. Replace that with a damaged one. Pristine. Where did it go? It went down here somewhere. Where'd it go? We will not do that again because oh, there it is. All right, so try that again. So we built a well on our extreme server, and I had to use the sledgehammers. And I didn't want to completely ruin them because we can open up crates with this. Which let's go do a little bit of that. But let's go look for the subs. Let's get some stuff going here. Ooh, I should have gotten fuel, but we can get fuel at Fishing Trader. I didn't think about that. Doggone it. Alright, we're buttoned up. Let's see how much fuel we have in boat. Good. The boat is empty, so we can put stuff in it. Backpack is fairly empty. We could completely empty it. There's no reason to be carrying this stuff around. I never know where to put stuff. Put that in there, that in there, that in there. That in there. Do we have another knife? And why is the knife there? We do have another knife, so we are going to put this knife in our case for another server. And we have access to this Unity box on any server we go to. If it goes in there, it's not restricted. That means we can take it to any of the 8 servers. Over the darn boat. Happens. Oh. Did I move the wrong knife? Doesn't matter. Not really. I'm okay with this. Let's just get going. Boom. Let's get in here. Alright, we have 3/4 of a tank. Oh, look, can't go anywhere because our anchor's down. So let's pick up the anchor. Boom. Those radar looking white things out there are in fact possible spawn locations for subs. And we're going north to go to the fishing trader, so let's go start a search. Let's check all searching because we're trying to get gold bars so we can get TF guns, which is the upgraded OP guns that you need to run the upper level content. Right now, if we tried to do that with the guns that we have, we would, even if we didn't die in an event, it would take us so much ammo and so long to do it that we would run out of time. And 2, 4, 3. We could make a lot of money running guns as well, and I don't have a lot of space to carry guns right now. Which is another problem. If we find top tier BM guns that sell for a lot, like the Alligator, AS-50s, Barretts, there's a few of them. We'll pick them up. We'll make room. But we're looking for crates. BM guns. Nope. Vanilla gun. And these are all open, which means this has already been hit, but we'll confirm that nothing's respawned. Oh, punch card. Looking for keys. We're looking for unopened crates. And looks like they've all been. So these are BM guns. Problem is they don't sell as high as the other ones, and we gotta be picky right now because it's our storage situation. I brought a lot of crowbars, sledgehammers in here to open these crates if we can find them. It's a good sign that that door was closed. 25 round extended mag 4 F&D defense. That's pretty crazy because I have one of those guns. Okay. That's a 25 rounder. All right. That's crazy for a 338. You could use that on one of the extreme servers as a rescue gun, but that mag's a big difference when you're fighting them. You don't have to, only 5 or 10 shots before you have to reload. So I've never really found a box in this building. This doesn't look like it's been searched. I don't think they would close the doors. But where is all the boxes? Okay, what is... There's a gun. Oh, it shoots 308. That's awesome. But I have plenty of guns stockpiled. And that gun isn't one that is going to make us any money at all because it's not a BM gun, but... Oh, let's turn off our ears. Or put our noise or sound back on because we had to lower it because of the boat. Junker, AKM, I've been seeing that spawn more and more. And I think that has to do with a couple updates ago. Alright, so that is a sellable BM gun. does pretty good. And it's pretty useless because it's bolt action. No one wants a bolt action on this server. Because there's so many shots required to take down content. This is not looking good, is it? Oh, there's a crate. Alright, let's use it. Badly damaged. Do we have a badly? Yes. I want to see if this still works. Open. Boom. Yeah, it works. Okay, so, and, okay, so we got a black market gun that sells. We got a replacement crowbar. Ba-ba bing, baby. Okay, that's LM. We got 2 things of weed. We only run drugs on Namalsk Extreme. And that's pretty much how that worked. Now the sledgehammer is ruined, right? So even if the sledgehammer was pristine, it would still get ruined. So I tried to use my head and make sure when I was building the well, because we had to have so many boulders. But what I didn't like about that crate is there was no gold bars. Maybe this season gold bars is only in airdrops, content like that, and you can't open crates to get it. That doesn't make any sense. But it's possible. What size is oh, 64? These types of adventures are grueling. There is an under part of this that a lot of people do not search. And we're going to go down there this one time. You walk down this pipe, and you got to go that way. But you can't go there that way. You can't get there from here. You have to go this way. You have to do this. Now, this is vanilla. This is also on any server. If you have deep water, you can crawl through this pipe. But on some servers, this is a toxic salt gas. So you always want to make sure you have enough gas filter to last you till you get to the end. And back. Some, I think I played on Mag long time ago, and you could do this, jump in the water off the edge, rough, swim around. But somebody told me that that was not the intention to be able to do that, so they put sharks in the water or something, but I don't know if that's just BS. Alright. We have to lay down again. Make this turn. These doors are open, which is good. That's a good sign that no one's been here. That will knock you off into the water. And we're going to close this door. Then here's one area. And wow. What's up with the loot? It's 20 round HK 417. We do need a mag for that, for the other server extreme where we have that gun. There was nothing else, right? I don't know how to even get back to that area, but I think maybe we'll see the back of this from over here. Man, what a shit show. Why is there no loot? $500 Smith & Wesson. We don't need it. No keys. No. What a waste of freaking time. Was that a... No. Thought that was a stash, but no. What a shit show. Fine. Can I go down? Yeah, here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't you get glitched and get caught. I don't know how to get on the underside of that over there. I've looked many times on how to do that, and I just don't see a way. So right now our GPU's at 26%, CPU's at 13. We're clocked at 60 frames per second, which I don't understand why that's only 60, but got to be a reason. Latency is 0 milliseconds, so we got great connection. Computers just humming along. The fans aren't even on. My guess is someone's already hit the rig, and we just got lucky finding that one that they didn't get. Whoa. Uh-oh, fuck off. Okay, we are back. Sorry for the delay. That was on live stream, but I have to answer work calls from time to time. So that's going to happen. I should probably figure out how to do all these overlays. And that would make life a lot easier. Oh, see? That's perfect. I can't put that suppressor in there. Diggummit, that wrapped suppressor, wherever the hell it went, cannot be in here. It's blacklisted. That means it cannot be taken to another server because it doesn't exist on that server. So you can't take something that doesn't exist. Now this thing is, I've been sitting here too long. This is a wrapped suppressor. You should be able to see it pretty easily. Why do I not see it? Where it did it? Platform, universal, those are fine. Do y'all see the wrap suppressor? I don't. I mean, that looks like a wrap suppressor, but that's not what that is. And I know I have this on other servers, so that can't be true. I'm just missing it. My brain isn't seeing it. So we're going to move the car because we have to. Otherwise, it'll get repoed or impounded. Take a look again. We may have to put this in group and then take it back out because it might be bugged and I can't see the suppressor. Just take all the suppressors for a moment. We'll change a bunch of variables here. Oh, you know what? That wrap suppressor is tiny. I think I know what it looks like. It doesn't look like a full-size suppressor like that. It's there. It is. Okay, so that can go back in. I had to get my brain working. So these can go back in there. These can go in there. That can go in there. That cannot go in there. Okay. Now I should be able to put this in personal. So your personal garage goes with you to the other servers, but the group one doesn't. Oh, what? No. Store. Thank you. And this boat should be in group, not in personal. We'll fix that. All right, good. Now we got our fishing lures that we needed to get. And the boat is tucked away. We're going to log off here and get back over there where the action is. Now that we have gotten a bunch of lures and some fishing poles. Exit. And this is how we're doing it. Because we're connected between all these servers, we can go to the other well, see how that smoke looks there in front of us? That's a graphic leftover from probably a helicopter or another vehicle that was there. And I don't know why it does that. It does that on every server. It's kind of like a DayZ thing. Doesn't like the mods or kind of holds on to residual things. So we're going to now, we got to close this version of DayZ. Then We got to open up the installer, or you can use the DZLA launcher. And then we're going to go to the factory, same server set, right? But we're going to Chernarus Extreme. And this is where we play. Now, I'm going to put back on my headset. And then I'm going to change my sound settings. Headphone, Black Shark. What? I am on. Why was it playing through my speakers then? Let me go into Discord. Let me open Discord. All right. Well, hopefully we don't get too many more work calls, but it happens. Let's go into settings. Headphones, yeah. All right. That was a quick load in, and it's nighttime, of course. So we've also learned something else. Don't put too many lights in your base. You put too many of these. If I had one more in here, it probably wouldn't work as well. It's been kind of weird, the lighting situation. Actually, we got a lot of lights out here, and they're not flickering or doing that stuff. Maybe the modder fixed the lighting mod so they don't flicker and bug out when you. So Before, if you were looking directly at the light, it would look like that. But if you move slightly, it would start flickering. Then here it would be out, so you wouldn't register that there was a light there in your on your screen. So that's not happening now. That light is still staying on even off screen, and we're getting shadows. They must have either the server developer fixed it or the person that created the mod fixed it. Anyway, outstanding. So we're going to leave this up. We're going to turn on our night vision. Ta-da! I don't see any enemies, any AI. So let's... There is a pumpkin head over there with a pumpkin on its head. There is a train. We need to search this train. Let's go search this train, because this is this dynamic train. Oh, yeah. Now, we are shooting loud, because I didn't think about it. So we're going to draw every AI, every zombie within earshot is going to be running this away. Stock for an M2. No, they did aggro, but then they're confused because there's a time limit as to when. So someone's already. Oh, I see someone's already searched this. Nope, they have not. That's a Gavar. That's a black market gun. Yeah, we'll take that. Shade Tech mag. We will take this 10 rounds of 338 Lapua. Somebody took the ammo out of it and left the mag, so it has been searched. But why didn't they take the Gavar? Maybe they ran out of some motherboard. They must have run out of space. HK ammo. We don't need any more duct tape. We are good on duct tape, people. And we're not here to collect that stuff and go sell it. Sun's coming up. Turn off the night vision. Chips. Ha. Oh. I used to check those flashlights all the time for batteries. And I don't think in the entire time that I've ever checked, there's been a battery. So these are not anything we'll take. We're going to leave all this stuff. Can I make a little bit of money off of that junk? Yeah. But not very much. And we also check up here, because we're going to take this water bottle, because we can make fish traps out of it. Let's check up here. Can we get up here? Yes. We always check these on these types of trains. If it's a static train, nothing will ever spawn up there. But these are dynamic trains. They spawn at reset anywhere on the map. That's a spawn point for these dynamic trains. And oftentimes, you get surprised. You get some really good stuff out of them, man. Now, when I put the base here, I didn't know that spawned there. Can't take credit for that, and I don't think that's something that you're supposed to do anyway. There is a possibility an admin could come tell me to move my base, because that is a dynamic train spawn. So it's possible that we may need to move this base, but hopefully not before we get the helicopter, because that'll help move us around. All right, so let's go back out there. AI will spawn over there where we're looking. Over here, and they'll run because we're on the edge of the map. Which means we get a lot of flyovers. We're going to get a lot of AI activity, because the roaming AI spawn, and I'm just learning this because of this location actually. The roaming AI will spawn here. These drugs are going to go to the other server, but they don't have to be in this vehicle right here. So let's put these in our Unity container. Oh, I heard. We have to be ready for a fight. Not want to get shot in the back. So we are hyper vigilant for any noises. Ooh, I know I saw that, but that's a plus. Okay, so this is that magazine that we found. This is 50 BMG. This is more 338. This is the HK mag. These are all crap. We're going to get out these fishing rods. We'll leave one in there with a little bit of fishing stuff. I'm going to get out the suppressor, the scope, mag, suppressor. These are M14. I believe there is an M14 here. Trash. Definitely need to expand our backpack over here. This is ridiculous. Let's get this, this, this. We need to make up some sailing bags, but okay, this. We can't find that. We don't have a use to keep those, so we'll toss those out for the moment. This is all trash. That's not all trash, but doesn't need to be in here. Okay, Now we're out of space. Alright. We are going to have a bunch of junk in here. I should have got some more safes, but I didn't. It's just the way it's going to be. We have to decide where we're going to put all this fishing gear and ammo. Let's do some organizing here. Okay, tries to do a pretty good job at these. Whoop, these are money that we don't use here. We sell that elsewhere. This is good. This is shit that we could use here. It's all good. It's all good. All right, see this partial bottle of water? Note, for anyone new to the game, do not drink that. You will die. It's contaminated. If you don't know about DayZ, never drink anything that you find or you didn't fill it up yourself, because you will die. We are going to need something that I can't believe I didn't make already. We have to have like something to fix a broken leg, because this is AI we're dealing with. If they shoot you in the leg, it will break it, and that happens a lot. And we have to be able to brace our leg. So craft a splint. Now there is injectors that we can get when we're rich that will immediately fix the leg. But we're not rich right now. So we're going to keep a brace on us, because we put this brace on, we'll at least be able to walk without passing out, and that's a big score, big thing to be able to do. All right, so we got a lot of stuff unloaded. Let's see. And I think I put so much junk in here. Yeah, let's get this out of there, this out of there. We're going to collect all of this ammo. And we're going to put all the fishing stuff in there. Even though I just grabbed that ammo, we'll get it back out of there. All right. And we'll put a fishing rod in there. Oh, it won't go. Okay, that's fine. Let's take... We're going to need those anyway. And I'll just let my base mates know that there's fishing stuff in the backpack. They'll be able to see it if they hit tab over here. And they'll go, oh, that's where all the fishing lures are. Okay. Because this is how we earn a helicopter. You want to see something cool? So I got this bear yesterday. And if you don't shoot the bear in the head, it damages the fur. You don't get as much meat. And I saw nails that were over here somewhere. Oh, man. I should have grabbed those nails. There they are. And I do believe there's planks out here. Ah, what am I doing running around like this? This is how you die. You have to have a PvP mentality when fighting the AI because they will mess you up. Alright, let's make craft mount for animal trophy. You don't have to do this kind of stuff. This is just a fun thing. Maybe a little bit morbid to some of you. But now we have this mount. Take this head. We craft the bear mount. And we're going to stick it right there on the front next to our door. Hopefully I can get it high enough. If I can't, then I'm going to have to get a step ladder. But we have one. Bam. Scary, huh? So realistic, the size. Now we got to go third person so we can see. Oh, we can get high enough. Let's back up. Oh, yeah, that looks good. But I don't, yeah, I want it to be, is that good? I mean, it's not perfect. It's not all the way on the wall. That will drive me nuts later. But I'm not going to worry about it right now. It's got a gap. Okay, yeah, that's going to drive me nuts. Okay, I don't see anything. Oh, I can just take it? I didn't need a screwdriver? Okay. That was convenient. Let's fold this step ladder. Let's put this here. You don't want to get too close. But now we should be able... same thing. I don't... Oh, it's because we got cladding on. It's going to look like that because it's trying to mount itself to... That's right. Okay, so that's... We'll try to line up the top with the... So that's going to be sticking away a little bit. This is going to be inside. See how it's going in there? All right, so it's going to get there and snap to... Let's see if we can get it even. Let's go up the ladder a little bit. Okay, that's going to... So if we want it to be to the building and not have this big gap, it's going to have to look like that. Because it's attaching to the wood, not the sheet metal. Not great, but it's better than it hanging out in the air. Dadgummit, I didn't think about that. So if there was just a wood wall there and we didn't have it armored up like that with sheet metal, then it would probably... So this is here so I can get on the roof quick. We are going to... Oh, not that gun. Ruin all that shit, so we're gonna need this, all of this, this. Can't grow anything here on this extreme server. You can't put down a greenhouse at all. Now we took the keys out. We should be able to sort. Yep. All right. Now we got room in here for critters, pelts, fish. Let's fish. Let's fish. Let's fill this thing out. Do need to get some more storage for this base. Mostly what this is for fishing. To do... Oh! Why do I do that? Okay, that goes in there. Now, if you leave your door open, AI will come in. If you don't have a code lock on, AI will come in. They will open that door, come in here, and shoot you in the face. We got to get some Baller Z backpacks. We got to get Baller Z shirts and pants. Not shirts. Not on servers that you get shot. You don't want to have a shirt, okay? The shirt gets ruined. Anytime you get into a firefight and you get shot, your shirt is always ruined. And it doesn't matter if it's a Baller Z expensive shirt that has 150 slots or whatever, it gets ruined. And that's just how it is. All right, we are going... Put this here, put this here. Now, I believe we said we were going to put ammo over here. And if I didn't say it, I'm saying it now. So let's get H. This is our extra ammo. This is extra ammo. Oh, you know what? I like that ammo being there. Let's keep that ammo there, but let's put... Oh, you know what? We're not even using 308 here. Let's leave that there. Let's get rid of all this. All right, I like it. Man, we got no storage. We are so far behind the game here. Now, I haven't seen AI come through this door before because they have to go into the water to jump up here. I think they could, but I haven't seen them do it yet. Now let's go to our Unity case. We need to put these bolts in here. This goes to the other server where we sell this stuff. These are night vision goggles. And they have night vision in there, but no battery. We'll put a nuclear battery in there. So when we wear the killer helmets, so like if we're going to go do a bunch of difficult content, these are very important. Because we would wear the killer helmet. And with a killer helmet, you can't have regular NVGs then attached to the helmet. You either have to wear a head strap in regular NVGs, or you wear those Baller Z NVGs. And that's what we do. So let's get this blister pack out of here. Bolts. Ooh, battery's about dead. We can put that on a battery charger. Yep, that's what I said. You can recharge batteries. Let's go ahead and grab a nuclear battery for a night vision here. All right. Actually, fish are 3 spaces. Let's make vertical. All right, good. So there's our, these are our cocaine, hypodermic needles, and that's going to go oh, we got to move our drugs over here too. Let's crap. See how they're not visible right now? You put them in your hand and they become visible. It's just a bug. It's been going on for a long time. Do we have a drink on this character? We do have one. We'll grab another one for a base mate. That'll be better. Could change this Labubu out for that black belt, but this belt gets ruined when you get shot. So I've already ruined one Labubu. All right, where is that punch card? Didn't I find a punch card here? No, that was on the other server. Here's a Gavar. And we have a Gavar mag on this server. Okay. So the Gavari or the Gavar, they're both 338s. I've always used the Gavar, this one, the MK3. But then I noticed that on this new mod update with weapons, that the Gavari. Seeing this season. Like I haven't seen this before. A 25 round 338 mag. Now where did I put you? Every time I hear something, I freak out, think I'm about to fight. Okay, there it is. No, that's more 10. Never mind. AMW, Barrett 82. So yeah, I don't have a Govaria mag. That's fine. Govara mag, I mean. Could be out in this tent, but let's get going here. Oh, Bitcoin. Close this up. Take a peek in third person. And we'll go to first person, which is how we play. Alright, we're clear. No AI. Haven't even heard a flyover yet, which is odd. Oh, that's ruined. So what we're doing is we're grinding for a helicopter. We could do this fishing over on Deer Isle, where it's just a pure PvE server with no AI. But this is so much more exciting. Because I know we're going to get attacked. And we will have to defend ourselves. But yesterday, I killed 3 AI right over there. And their bodies despawned before I could get there, which was... But then we had a server crash. Oh, okay. We've already attracted company. Now, how that works, that noise says that either it's going to be a bear or it's going to be these mutated boar type Russian things that have no name. Or wolves, but it's less likely wolves. On other servers, it's wolves or bears. Here, it's the mutated boar. So we got 2. So now let's see what we rustled up, because we are going to... Yep, bear. Why the bear spawns so far away, I don't know. And you have to call it in. Can you stop moving? Okay. And we are not just going to jump down there and start getting pelts and stuff, because what we know is I've been killed from AI running towards the gunfire, because that's what happens. Just like animals, they run, well, predator animals, they run towards the gunfire. But so do AI. And they don't growl like that. You can't hear them coming. They will sneak up on you. And you'll hear the click or a step, and then boom, 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 boom. And you're dead. Like, you have no reaction time. And we'll see them run right across here when they spawn. And I guarantee you, since we've been here, they've run across there. Because this is just one of the many spawn areas for the roaming AI. And I'm guessing that this is a spawn area because I do see them running across there. And then there's probably 4 or 6 spawns on the coast, and there's probably, you know, just as many on each side of the map, west side, north side, east side, and then they'll go inland, right? And that's why when you're in certain areas, you could be facing 10 AI, and it's 2 groups is what it is, or more, 3 groups. Because sometimes there's only 3 AI that spawn. It's all random, right? So could be 2, could be 1, could be a sniper up on a tower, could be any number of things. I do not know why I have a black armband on. I got it out, and that's where it went. Fine. So we are ready. Let's hold off a minute. Let's skin this because it'll probably attract more bear and shit. So let's do that first. That way we can do all the skinning down below at once. We just have to collect them before we leave the area. Or before we start. And they'll stay there just fine. We don't need to panic and put ourselves in a dangerous situation to get those pelts. What we're after, though, as much as anything, is the bones. The bones always sell so good here on the factory. I thought I saw something. No, I didn't. So this factory knife will skin that fast. Special knife, you have to earn it or buy it. And it cleans these pelts, as you can just tell, really quickly. Look at all this meat. Look at all these bones. This is junk. So we pick it up. We're not going to sell that. We're not going to use up our valuable storage space. Now, if I leave the area, that shit that I shot will despawn. And it won't be there anymore. Because the spawn area is blocked. So this is what I want to prove my point. I could pick that stuff up and move it. Oh, wait, Edward killed George with an airborne AI. Oh, somebody flew their helicopter in a no-fly zone, maybe? That was an aerial rocket. That's a first. Wow. Alright, I should be far enough away for over 200 meters for that to despawn. Let's see. Did it despawn? No, it did not. Still there. Oh, because that wasn't ruined. The other stuff that I shot that was ruined is now gone. So now you understand how that mechanic works. So if it's in a ruined state and you leave the area, it will despawn, as it should, because it's just creating server lag otherwise. Because it doesn't need to exist. Can't do anything with it. It is ruined. Can't sell it. Can't eat it. There's no use for it on this server. Some servers that are even more modded that I play on, they have tools to fix things that are in a ruined state and bring it back to pristine. There is so many interesting mods out there. But, yeah. So this is all we're putting in. Oh, bones. All right. And we got lots of room here. Oh, that was lag. All right. We can throw this hat away, this fat. Guts. All right. This is the grind. You can make it interesting, you can make it fun, but the results are so rewarding because we get a helicopter. And which will get us to the content faster, and then it gets a lot, I was going to say funner, but I don't know if that's a real word, but it gets a lot more exciting. But you have to do this beginning grind. I don't know what that 1.4x is over there that just showed up the other day. I think that's an area that they're making new content in, like a new island, a new something over there. We'll take a look at the map in a minute, and I'll show you there is nothing there. Oh, that's AI. Is it going to come close? Oh, yep. Okay. Anyway, we'll take this opportunity to look at the map. So, there's nothing here. So they must be making something that's going to be here. Oh, I can't wait to get to Heli so we can go start hitting all these airdrops and King of the Hills and have you guys see all of that. Extreme zones, man, it's going to be good, good, good. But if I keep getting distracted, it's never going to happen, right? Back freaking fishing here. And on our other server, their newest one, the Molsk Extreme, is where we're going to sell our drugs, and we're going to sell our meat, pelts, fish, because we get a bump over there because the difficulty over there demands it, and I think that's right. But then I also saw a message about balancing sales. So I don't know what the bump is anymore, or if there is one. But what I know is on this map, the hunting trader is a long ass drive away. It's probably 10 kilometers, 12 kilometers, and it's not just like a freeway to get there. You have to drive 30 kilometers to go 10 kilometers. If you get my drift, you have to follow all the roads, or you have to drive through the woods. And the vehicles here are like running roller skates, or ice skates. You just slide around everywhere. Actually, ice skates don't slide, but you get my point. You're on ice wearing tennis shoes. So that's going to be another bear, my guess. There it is, over there. Yep. There you are. As before, we're not just going to run down there. Let's see. All right, sorry, I had to do a work thing, which the AI didn't take advantage of. Ha ha. They had their moment there that they could have just walked up to us and blasted us. But we didn't let it happen. I did have my gun out, though. And I wonder if that's part of it. Like, if your gun's out, then they don't sneak up upon you. But where I've died the most from AI is when I'm cooking food. Like, something's in my hand. And I feel like, oh, my God, it knew I was cooking. Sitting, and when you cook with something in your hand like that, not at it like it's more like vanilla. So you're cooking at a campfire. So you're sitting on your butt with a pointy stick, with the meat stuck to the end of the stick. So you're completely vulnerable. You're just sitting there. And you can't just jump up and do anything. You're literally screwed. And they know it. Boy, don't they know it. And that's so frustrating because we're usually starving. That's why we're cooking the food to begin with. And I was even inside a building. It was a vanilla building with the doors closed. I heard them open the. I didn't hear them walk up to the door. I heard like a little noise. Then the door opened, and I didn't know if it could have been a player. It could have been another person. No. The next thing I know is gunfire, deafening, and it was. I had no time. I was dead. And you would say, "Oh, well, that was another person." It could have been another person, because I don't know, because I don't see the kill feed. But these are PvE servers, so I don't think that anyone can kill me. I think if I got shot by someone, it would kill them. I think that's how it's set up. But it was AI, and they opened the door, came into the thing while I was cooking, and there was 2 doors. So I happened to be facing. I learned a lot. I'm not going to do that anymore. I am going to make sure I sit in a way, because you don't have a choice, because that's the mechanic when you're cooking on a pit fire like that. I'm going to sit in a way that allows me to see the doors, both doors, and maybe even not cook like that anymore in an AI area. Maybe I'll wait and find a fireplace. Ooh. I think I saw something over there. We could have company here in a minute. Got a feeling about these things. See how like I'm not crouching down to do this. It will not fish standing up. Same thing with cooking, but it actually makes you sit on your butt, and it takes a moment to get up. Like I had no time to. There was no time. I was just dead. It's left a lasting impression on me, and that's why I'm talking about it. Because this is DayZ, and if you know what that means, when you're dead, you're dead. Your character's gone. It's over. You have to respawn, and you respawn as a freshie again. Now, if you have a base, and you have a sleeping bag, and you have all this stuff that we have here, you could respawn at your base, get re-geared up, and go try to recover your stuff. You only have a certain amount of time, 30 minutes, an hour, 4 hours, whatever it is. To be able to get back to your stuff. And if you don't get there in time, it's all gone. So we got more animal calls. We're getting more animals than fish. This isn't real fishing now, is it? Another bear. Maybe it's a gold bear. Give me a gold bear, a blue bear. Sparkles. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did it despawn? Did the train screw it up? Damn it, I may have to go after the bear. Oh, something happened. Alright. I think the dynamic train being there, the bear was on the other side of it. And it didn't know what to do. Let's see if we can. Okay, there it comes again. Yeah, so it hit the train, gave up, and ran back towards the woods. And it keeps losing aggro. Oh, blue bear. Hell yeah. This was so worth the effort. Now, it could jump up here. This is 50 cal, guys. This is how many shots it takes. 4 headshots with a 50 cal. You imagine how many shots it would have took if we didn't have a 50 cal? I don't see that we drew any attention here. Look at Sparky, Sparky! So as soon as we get a TF gun, we have enough Sparky pelts now, we can turn it into a Sparky TF. And look at all this meat is 100%, man. Okay, I'll put you there. Oh. No. I don't have space. I don't have space. Booger. And I'm not even going to drop even one bone. I'm not doing it. So I could go here. And then I'll shoot this shit. So let's walk over here. Drop our Sparky. Wait, did I just shoot bones? Damn it! Oh. That pisses me off. And we don't shoot bones, man. And these blue... Oh, because I never put the pelts away from the last bear. That was stupid of me. Jack-o'-lanterns, free night vision. If you ever need night vision and you see those they only spawn in the evenings when it's trick-or-treat time. Here, store. Oh, man. Should have realized the bones. The bones sell for 480, I think, each. Almost 500 each. That means each stack of bone is almost 5,000. That adds up quick. That's a lot. And I wish the brown bear pelt stacked like the Sparkies did, but it's vanilla and probably too difficult to make that happen. Probably messing with the main developer mod or something. It's against the rules, but so we do not sell Sparkies. We are going to put this away. And we can stack up to 5 or 3 or 5. I think 5 of these, and we have enough for a couple TF guns now. But we have to make enough gold bars to get the TF gun. Then we take the TF gun and the Sparkies to the trader, and then we trade that in for a very cool colored TF gun. All right, so far so good. Let me make sure the door's closed. Yeah. And we have had no AI activity whatsoever, which is cool. Swordfish. Or is it a sailfish? What is it? Sailfish. And I don't want it to get shot, so we'll go ahead and harvest it because it's safer. I could drag these over in here with H, but I like the vertical aspect of keeping the fish vertically, and I don't know why I'm like that, but I am. There's no real reason. Where is that airdrop? Where is that at? Where is that location? Oh, there's an AI mission up there. Ooh, medium. Oh, that's going to be a fucking crazy fight in this area. Personal building dropped. So that's a personal flare. Tier 4 military has already been looted. Ooh, what is this? I've never seen this. This is more content? Okay. I know where that's at, though. There was something there. Maybe there was something there and they took it out. Whatever. Okay. A tier 1 airdrop just despawned. I think that's what that said. Maybe we have to... Oh, no. There it is. It just landed. Oh, this is where it is. Crest. No. Okay. Long way away from us, because we are way down. Even with a helicopter, it would still take well over 5 minutes to get there. And anyone that's near there with a helicopter is already going to be on it. And that's our challenge right now, is we've got to get a helicopter. Well, we won't be able to get to this content without it. Blue captured the heel. Turn the course. Blue is now killing. He's already got a poke? AS-50? He already filled up the a pokebook? How are people haven't? Yeah, I don't get it. It must not mean that he filled up the pokebook to get that. So guard killed it with an 8M4 flashbang. If you look up on the right side of the screen, you can see the AI activity. If it's a player that's killing them. But that was probably a stormtrooper, because that flashbang, it's hurt me and killed me before. It's not just a flashes you, it hurts you. It's like a flash bang / grenade, which is what it's called. But I mean, it's like a frag grenade as well. So Solar, with the factory AS-50, killed Jason. Jason is AI. Solar isn't. I think they should have that designation that's player versus AI more clear. It makes me think that's AI using TF-50 guns. Of course it's not. Well, the hell do I know, really? We haven't done it, so I'm speculating. See, if something happens right now, because the game mechanic for fishing is crouching, I can't just run away. I have to stand up first, then I can run. If I try to run crouched, I can. It's just not very fast. So this is crap. This is good. Let's clean these fish and see if we can get more than just bears. Even though bears are fine. So this player got killed by infected. Or was it AI that got killed by infected? Infected don't care if you're AI or a player that go after you. We'll get out our gun in a second and go loud and see if we can attract. I think it's going to be a bear again. Sure, getting a lot of bear spawns. I hope it's a Sparky. Oh, it's over there. Gold bear, hell yeah. Oh, pelt. May have damaged the pelt there a little bit, but we'll fix it. And as always, we are not just going to jump down there and get shot. So this is the factory and this is the grind. And we will keep doing this all day if we need to. But I don't think it's going to take that long. We're going to get over there and show you guys how much we're going to make out of these two vehicles. Now, I probably should not be picking up all this meat either. There's better ways to make money, but I have some issue inside of me that says nothing goes to waste. Tetris, you can usually figure out a way to make stuff fit. Doing great on space. Outstanding. All right. I'm going to answer another work call. I got a little bit of stuff to do. Then I'm going to fill up this vehicle, and then I'll start streaming again later. And then you'll be able to see where I'm selling it and the money we're going to make out of these two vehicles. And see how close that gets us to our 4 mil mark, or 6 mil mark, sorry, for the heli. Let's take a look at that real quick before we log off. So let's look what the heli cost. We go to the buy tag of Virtual Garage. We wait for that to load. And these are all the different vehicles you can buy. This is 745,000, $1 million for this, 1.2 for that. So you can just kind of see a sense of 11 million for the MTVR. That's a car that we race here on this server. You can buy that for 210. 850K for a Hemi SRT. Gyrocopter is 1.5 mil. We can buy that right now, but that's not what we want because it has no storage, but it is a helicopter. So this is 9 mil. And that's also not what we want. This is 7 mil. UH1. And there's different skins for these, so let's talk about that. So there's green, civilian, medical, resistance, Uber? Does that say Uber? It did say Uber. Anyway, and I haven't actually looked to see what helicopters are available this season. I'm sure that that's not all that's available. Race car. Mamba. Alright. These are all great. It's good. LAPV, Humvee, Mercedes. Punisher is awesome. It knocks down trees. Mercedes Sprinter. These are awesome. They're just gun rigs. I don't know about this one yet. Let's try it out. Oh, there's a gyro chopper. Dual seat. Alright. That's 2.2. There's the vanilla version of the Little Bird, but it actually has 1,000 slots. So they did change the mod. So Little Bird typically doesn't come with doors. I need doors because I jump out of helicopters all the time because that fat fingered the F button. But anyway, so this has 1,000 slots and doors. You get black. Digital, sweet, bro. Elliptical, furious, green, jeans, resistance, sheriff, wasp. I like this, and it has doors. I freaking love that they put doors on it, man. That's freaking exciting. Okay, all right, so we're going to get this guy here for sure. And that is 4.7. So we get 8 mil will be good. 8 mil. 5 mil will be good. So we have a little over a mil now, so we just have to grind it up. That's cool. So with these extreme servers and being shot at all the time, that's kind of an important thing. So this Lamborghini Urus was told drives very well. BMW Striker, obviously militaristic. Volkswagen, Lamborghini Urus. Different one. I don't know why they're not. Oh, Merlin. Look at that big boy. 13 mil. MD 500 civilian. What is this? And why would I pay more for this with 250 slots? It's fast. Look at the speed. That's why. That thing's a little rocket ship. 250 or 380 kilometers per hour. We'll go check that. Oh. They have the regular ones without the doors. Oh my goodness. We're going to have to figure out three. Oh, that's a rocket ship too. I don't know what's better. What flies better? The Black Hawk only has 500. Yeah, different. What? A Gazelle weathered S. What the hell am I looking at? Oh, that looks cool. It's only 250 slots. Same speed. Looks cool. Police. UH-1H. See if they have the blood one still. No. There's the Chinook. I heard that they added this. They didn't have this last season. It's so big we can't even see it, but it's got twin rotors. 20 mil. You know, people already have that. Night Stalkers, that's cool. Royal Air Force, United Nations, regular United States Army. That's something to go for. It's a goal. I mean, all right, but that's it. So we're gonna. I already know which helicopter we're gonna get. We need 5 mil. But I've got to get some work done real quick, and I played long enough, and I gotta go do that. Closed, everything is closed. All right, guys, please like and subscribe. Let me know that my efforts has at least entertained you. Subscribing doesn't cost you anything. It just basically gives you access and lets you get alerts like when the new video comes out or when I'm on live. And you come hang out with me and chat. I don't have many people in chat. Feel sorry for me. And I'm not used to looking at it anyway. So people are going to get upset with me because I'm not paying attention to it because I don't have anyone in chat. I'm talking to myself. I'm not, because I know people are watching the videos. It's just hit like and subscribe. Join in on the chat if you have time. Make a comment here and there. I want to get better at this. And maybe I'm talking fucking too much, right? But you have to tell me that, right? Tell me I'm talking too much. Anyway. All right, guys. Maybe I'm not talking enough. Maybe I need to explain things better. We're probably going to diversify the channel, though, and we're going to play some other games as well. Not just DayZ, but DayZ by far is my passion. Okay, guys. All right, y'all have a great day. Like and subscribe. I'll be back on here in a little bit.